What's up, my YouTube family? It's been quite a while since I've spoken to y'all. I have some updates, so sit back, relax, pour yourself a cup of tea, because I'm about to spill it. Okay. Today is July 1st, Monday, 2024, and it's 6:58 a.m. I'm on my way to work. But you work overnights. Like I said, it's a long story. We have time because I have to drive. Alrighty. I think the last post I've ever posted was a story about me doing going back to fasting and stuff like that. Well, let's go ahead and get the weight portion of it out of the way. I woke up this morning at 252.2. I'm happy with that. The weight's gonna start dropping back off because I got rid of one stressful situation, but yeah, the weight's gonna start coming back off because of where we just recently moved to. Yeah, I moved again. This is like the third time I've moved. You know, we left Reno, moved in with my brother till we found that house, then got evicted from that house because my husband wasn't working, and then I lost my car, having to put it in the shop, and transportation wise, and only one income, yada yada. So we moved in with my niece in Colorado Springs. Lived there for like a month and a half with her. Then she wants to break her lease. And then situations occurred where my husband recently just started a job like a week and a half ago, but he's having to leave it because it was in the Springs and we're back here in Pueblo. Then my niece, I love her to death. I love her to death. She overestimated or tried to calculate my check for me, because I had to give her my offer letter to try to get us put on the lease, but they denied me because of previous eviction. So she was trying to guesstimate what my check was going to be, because I told her I was going to help her with that, with the rent while we were living there anyway, and some other bills, but she overestimated my check, which was stupid on her part. But I ended up last Monday, because I started back to work Sunday, so it was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That was my 3-day week. I ended up getting injured on the job. I felt a pop in my left calf while we were repositioning a resident. I left work, went to the ER, and I got a pair of crutches. I'm on metocarbinol 4 times a day for muscle spasms. I'm on 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, which I took before I left the house. I'm dealing with workers' comp, physical therapy, and I'm actually gonna go see my doctor today at 2:30, and that's probably when I'll leave for the day for work. So I'm driving to the Springs right now. I'm keeping my job until I'm done with workers' comp. Once I'm done with workers' comp, I'm gonna get my old job back here in Pueblo again. That way I don't have to worry about the commute, because right now financially I can't afford it with the gas. So I paid $293 to get my car impound. I'm gonna give my niece $500. That's all I had to give her. And now my account's in the negative, and I don't have extra money that I thought I would have had for gas for the next 2 weeks. Because of my injury, I'm unable to donate plasma, which would have been $100 extra, but I can't donate. I have to submit my change of address today. Show us the keys of the house. And that stuff there. So that way we can start getting mail back at our new house. My co-worker that I work with, I used to work with her years ago. And when we lived here, and I ended up meeting her at my new job here at in the Springs. Well, I told her the situation with my niece and, you know, having to get out of her house like ASAP. Because what my niece lease is up in August, but she wants to leave it now. And she's worried about having an eviction on her credit and things like that. I said, because you want to break the lease, just stay there and finish it up, whatever. She's not working. Her job owes her 6 paychecks plus her income tax still hasn't come in. So she's waiting on a lot of money to come in, but her money isn't coming in. So she was hoping and expecting, you know, things from my check to help her out, but that's not necessarily the case. Don't depend or anticipate my check when you're not the one doing the work. Anyways, so I spoke with my coworker, told her what was going on, and she offered to talk to her sister. They have a house in Pueblo that is their mom's house, so they're never gonna sell it. They're keeping it in the family, but the house has been vacant. So while the house has been vacant, they have a 6-bedroom house in Colorado Springs. She's not willing to move back because of a domestic violence situation with her kid's father. So they pretty much just left the house there. They used to come down on the weekends and, you know, do the lawn and yard and check up on the house and whatnot. So she spoke to her sister, told her the situation. Her sister just got hired where we work at, so we're all going to be working together for the time being. But we drove down to Pueblo because I had to pay my husband's pawn shop because his PlayStation 4 and 5 are still in the pawn shop. We went to see the house. We only saw the outside and the yard was overgrown because they haven't been there in a while. So the other day, Saturday, we were out there doing the yard and whatnot, and it's a humongous yard. So the dogs are gonna have fun. In the meantime, there's a dog run fence. There's a chain on the property as well. So Pretty Girls in the dog run, and Pebbles is tied up to the fence whenever we put them outside for the day. Because the part of the fence is not all the way sealed. So until we fix that, well, they're going to work with us to fix that part. Once they fix that part off, then we can let the dogs run around completely all throughout the yard. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house that they converted into a 3-bedroom, but that's only because they blocked off the front part of the house and made the back part of the house the front part of the house. I'll do a tour of it while it's empty and then show you guys again after we fix it, as far as getting furniture in the house. I have the furniture. I had to turn in the furniture that we had at the other house before we moved in with my niece back to Erin, so I'll be renting with Erin again. Anyways, yeah. So, they're not going to turn off the lights and water that's in their name that's been on at the house this entire time. Nobody's lived in the house for a good 6 to 8 months. So having to reopen up everything, yada yada, blah blah blah. She's going to charge us with the utilities included. The only thing that we would have to pay for is the yard, the trash, the pay the monthly trash bill, thingamabob, and just maintain the yard, which they left the lawn equipment there. The basement is the same square footage of the house, which was in the front part of the house, the access to that part there. They're going to charge us $950 a month. That's what the utilities included. And yeah, so come July 12th is when I'll be paying the first $950. They're actually charging us $1,400 to move in, which is the deposit plus the $950. But because we all work together, she knows our paydays and things like that. So we're going to be working on just paying the $950 for the 12th, and then we'll work on the deposit and stuff periodically. It's going to be tight because I'm driving to the Springs, and I'll have a full tank of, like, just one line under the full tank of gas right now, and that's all the gas that I have to get me back and forth to the Colorado Springs twice a day. So that's why it's going to be tight. But yeah, so moved here in January, moved to Colorado Springs in May, moving back to Pueblo 2 days now. We slept in the house. This is the last night was our second night sleeping in the house. When I tell you it's quiet, like really, really quiet. It doesn't have central air. The house is like over 40 years old. It doesn't have central air, central heating, or anything. It does have a brand new heater and whatnot in the basement. So we do have heating for when the winter comes, but we don't have air conditioner. Now, here's another situation. I've been texting my nephew all weekend long, which is my niece's boyfriend. He was my nephew before they linked up, trying to get our other things out of storage. He never hit me up. He never said anything. In that storage unit that he has, I have a window unit I can install in the living room area to where it'll cool that part of the house off. So Junior does have his own room, and we have a very open floor plan when it comes to the living and dining room area. Then there's a hallway where our bedrooms are, and then the bathroom, and then the front part of the house, which we said that we're going to put like a day bed or a futon in the front part of the house there for whenever company comes over that we use that front entrance for. But we're pretty much going in and out the house through the back. And if we have a company or a guest come over, they can sleep in that front part there. That's why we mentioned futon. So we're gonna go ahead and get most likely a portable air conditioner to go ahead and have in the front part of the house, and with the window unit in the back part of the house, that'll keep the house cool during the summertime. Right now we just have our standing fan and then the other fan that my sister brought in the living room for the dogs. So Junior is still sleeping with us until we get the stuff out of my nephew's storage. We still have the things back in Reno that we have to take care of as well. My cell phone is disconnected. I don't have the $300 to pay for that. We're going to try to get them put on maybe the 10th or something like that. Let's see what we can do. Probably got to recertify for Medicaid and food stamps. I paid $600 to get my car out the shop. Paid $300 to get my car to the impound. My car is still not 100% because when the day we went to pick it up after paying the $600, my check engine light came on and had turned out to be the catalytic converter. So I have that pending as well because the dealership never got paid. According to them there, the dealership never got paid from the warranty. I said, that's between you and the warranty. I paid what I needed to pay per my deductible. Give me the keys. So we're back in Mystique. Gotta catch up on a lot of bills, like a lot of bills I have to catch up on. I'm like so far behind on my car payment, insurance, cell phone bills, clearing the eviction off my credit, that part. I have a lot. I have a good, besides my car, the value of my car, I have a good, with the eviction and the payday loans, I would say between, see, that eviction's $5,000, that other one is $3,000. I have about a good $7,000 with the evictions in total. I have my cell phone, that's $300. I have $1,500 to pay my niece, because it was $2,000 that she guessed. So it's $1,500 after paying her the $5,000. Then, yeah. So I would round it off to about a good $10,000 that I need to get myself out of the hole with. Fixing up my credit again, catching up on all my bills. That would also boost my credit, because my credit has dropped 30 points with everything. So yeah, fun times. Fun times. Anyways, and also my work-related injury. I have to stick out with this job until workers' comp is done. But yeah, it's to where the rent is enough to where I can afford it on my own. The other place was $1,250 for that cottage, which was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and it was in the back of the main house, so it was technically like a garage converted into an apartment, a house. But into a actual house that's near Runyon Lake, where I did part of my training for my half marathon, next to the ballpark, so I can get Junior in his stroller, take a walk down there, and walk around Runyon Lake with Pebbles, like I used to with Pebbles, for training. So 17 weeks until winter, fall. I have a month to get down to a decent weight for my 8th year post VSG anniversary. I'm just eating some peanuts right now. Yeah. So with money being tight, financially, there's food in the house, but I won't be taking food to work, so I'll be fasting all day besides peanuts here. So I'll be fasting all day, and I won't eat until I get home. So that'll come in handy for my daily intermittent fasting. I don't know if I want to do the 36 extended fasts, but I do know that I will be fasting a good portion of the day, at least 16 to 18 hours in general. So I got my Starbucks tumbler, that way I can fill it up with ice water. I'm drinking a black raspberry LaCroix, and I'll be drinking regular H2O all day. So this situation is playing its part. I'm supposed to get my food stamps on the 8th, but I don't know if I will or I won't. But I do know I get paid on the 12th. My husband get paid on the 10th. So we shall see what happens. As long as my son eats, I'm okay with everything else. So has been everything. It's 7:17 right now. I'm more than halfway there. But yeah, I think I caught you guys up on everything. So I'm supposed to have surgery August 23rd for my colonoscopy. But with me not sure, about my insurance, I don't know. So that's why I have to find out everything that's going on with that as well. Anyways, it's all financially linked together. If I make too much or make too little, I have to figure out what's going on about that. Anyways, let me get to work. I technically don't have to be there until 8:30. I would rather already be here in the area than not. So, we've caught up. We'll start vlogging tomorrow to get back on track with that. If you see this top again, that means I've gone ahead and started vlogging for the day. Trying to vlog, get back into vlogging daily. It's just getting settled and situated. So at the same time, for moving. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for hearing me chit chat and everything. Hopefully it's not too dark because yeah, like I said, I'm back in the States, so I got tints back. Anyways, you guys, it's been a pleasure chit chatting with you, catching up. I think I spilled enough tea. Go ahead and wipe yourself off, clean yourself up.